Proverbs 132, for the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. Another version said, fools die because they refuse to follow wisdom. They are content to follow their foolish ways, and that will destroy them. The fool is always the last person to know that destruction is waiting at the end of his plans. Wisdom is not given to a fool. With wisdom comes knowledge and understanding. They always come hand in hand with wisdom. Having knowledge that you can apply with understanding is why people say that you are wise. Because the fool despises wisdom and the fool rejects instruction. Don't teach me, don't bother. The fool is without wisdom, and therefore the fool cannot perceive that at the end of his intentions, I didn't intend it to be this way. Who cares about how you intended it to be this way? You're at your job, they give you a project, you have your intention, you imply your intention, you fail at your intention, you cost the company money. Are you expecting your boss to care about what you intended, or are you simply expecting him as a good and a proper manager, a steward over you, to look at the fact that you cost the company money and deal with you on that fact? Of course he's going to deal with you on the fact that you failed. Why must he deal with you on the fact that you thought you had a good heart and it wasn't your intention? In the world of children, intention counts. That's why when we're raising them and they're doing something, they're trying to pour the milk, they spill and they go, oopsie, I'm sorry, mommy. We say, that's okay. We teach them how to hold the milk jug steady because they're so eager to pour it because they've been watching us and they think that all that goes to pouring milk is putting their tiny little paws on the huge bottle of milk and tilting it. They don't understand that when liquid begins to pour, there's force being applied, there's gravity, there's a whole lot of things that their little brains don't understand. They've observed and they think they're ready to pour milk, and then the table is awash with stuff that's starting to cost like $7.99. That's money on the table. He thought he was ready. But he's a child. You understand the intentions of his heart. He just wants to pour the milk himself because he thinks he's a big boy, though he isn't. So you speak with kindness. In the world of adults, out here where the horses are running, we work with outcomes. We work with results. If you shoot your shot and it goes amiss, we don't want to hear about your intentions. If we were all Native Americans watching the herd of the elk run by and you were a young man, it was time for your first hunt and we were hungry, but we wanted to give you your chance, and you shoot your shot and the thing misses and the elk run by us and you're feeling that male shame. I thought I was ready, but I missed. Do not expect the other men to stand around patting you on your back. That's okay, chasing horse. Your time will come. No, they'll do that nonsense with you back at the camp. Go sit back at the camp. You're not ready. The trained warriors will begin to whoop and they will begin to run down the herd because they understand that the cost of that herd getting away is starvation for the women and the children. They don't have time for your emotions right now. Go deal with that back at the camp with the women and the children. The men will run down the herd. They will get the meat. They will come home because they are the warriors who put in time to become men. When they come back and they see your head hanging low, when they've given the meat to the women, when it's being seasoned, when it's being put on the fire, two of them will come and sit next to you and tell you, maybe they'll share with you one or two stories of their failure when they were young, or maybe they were both amazing, mighty men of glory, and they didn't fail, but they can understand because they saw other boys in their group fail, and they will share with you other boys' story and tell you, the hunt will come again, but you need to work on your arm, you need to work on your aim, and you need to be not so hasty. Because you have now seen that when the herd is running, you only get one chance to blow. You only get one shot. Come down a little bit. Come down a little bit. And make it a good shot. Because those who shoot good shots, we don't have to discuss your intentions. We see the dead buffalo. And we can see that your intention resulted in the right thing. If you're out there and you know I'm talking to you, listen, take it in, solder it to your spirit, and work on that arm. Work on that arm and come down. The arm doesn't work in heaven. The excellence of the arm. In heaven, we're not hunting anything. In heaven, we're at the wedding supper and Jesus is telling everyone, great work, by the way. It's done. It's over. We're singing songs before the Lamb and all that. Down here on earth, is where we need excellence. With the bow, the spear, the javelin, the laptop, the computer, down here is where we require that intention manifest in results. At least in the world of the adults, not the world of the children. Complacency will make you fall and go booty over toes over head until you roll to a stop. And so, the complacency of fools will destroy them, and when the simple turn away, they will be slain. Colloquially, fools die because they refuse to follow wisdom. They're content to follow their own foolish ways, and that's what destroys them.